and welcome to part 4 of Writing to Reclaim Your Sacred Self, part 2. We're almost done with this session, and I have had such a beautiful time reading your work and exploring your beautiful hearts with you, and I'm sad that this time may be coming to a close for some of us, but I'm really excited that some of you will be joining me for the next session. This week, I wanted to talk about something that has been one of the greatest lessons of my life, and that is the value of protecting your heart from people who don't have your best interests in mind. And the reason that I say that that is one of the greatest lessons of my life is if I had a drug of choice when I was younger, it would have been abuse. I was involved in multiple abusive relationships, and I would get out of one and then I would start on another one a few months later. It was like I was in this pattern. And of course, the abusers never walk up to you and say, "Hi, I'm an abuser." I never knew consciously going in that they were going to be abusers, but they did always end up being abusive to me. And finally, my big aha moment, I always walked out the door eventually from these relationships, but my big aha moment came when I started to date a man who it had turned out had been in prison for slitting somebody's throat. And you're saying you're an idiot, and I was an idiot. And he had a great excuse for why he did it and said it was self-defense, and I was already falling in love with him by the time I found out, so I believed him. Long story short, he moved into my house and almost killed me. Not physically. I mean, it's not like he had a knife in me or anything, but he got incredibly abusive and manipulative and started telling me that he loved me so much he was going to cut my head off. And it was scary because he meant it. And it took divine intervention and a lot of love from the people in my life who really cared about me to get me out of that relationship safely. I ended up hiding in friends' basements for a while, and it was not good. So when I got out of all of that, I was incredibly traumatized and scarred, and I had a realization that there was one factor that was the same in all of these relationships, and that was me. And I needed to figure out what it was about me that wanted to be abused. And so that was 3 years ago. I've been single since then. I have not dated anyone seriously. In fact, I haven't dated anyone at all. I haven't even gone on a coffee date because I really wanted to take the time to figure out what was going on with me. And after I cut